Alright, boys. It's your boy Money Buddha, man. I'm fucking like, bro, I gotta just say some quick shit. These fucking crackers constantly are bitching and complaining, bro. And they done fucked up the goddamn battlefield. So now they're complaining about different things on the battlefield. Me personally, I thought the beta was perfect. Coming into it, I thought the game was gonna be trash. I thought they didn't know what they was doing. You know what I'm saying? I thought, you know what I mean, it was gonna not be like what I thought it was gonna be like. The beta was perfect. Now, because these crackers suck at really playing shooters, and they really don't know how to play a shooter, they only play Call of Duty, they've been bitching and moaning, and they got them to change basically how the how Battlefield responds. So they done changed how the damage is gonna be. They done changed the movement. They done changed the weapons. They done complained about literally every goddamn thing about the goddamn game. That now DICE is changing pretty much the beta that we experienced that I thought was perfect. You shoot them, they die. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody could just run up on you like they thought they could. All these faggots who think they like to run across the map and do all this weird ass shit, all that got shut down. I loved it. It felt like real war. Now, since they couldn't really get no kills, they can't do what they want to do. They bitching and moaning, and they done basically got the game motherfucking fucking changed. So I'm like, wow. So I was thinking about pre-ordering, even though we wasn't supposed to, but I'm not gonna pre-order now. I gotta see the game now as it comes out, because I might not even buy the game. If they really fucked it up that bad and switched it up and changed everything, I'm not even gonna buy it for real, because you know what I mean? It's like they basically bitched and moaned and changed the game. The game was gonna be a good game. It would have been a blockbuster. You know what I'm saying? Now it's gonna be a game where people are gonna play the same people bitching and moaning, gonna play it for a year and a half, and then they're gonna be looking for another game. They're gonna be jumping from ship to ship, and they're not even gonna care about all the complaining that they did. You see what I'm saying? And you got a bunch of foreigners, you know what I'm saying? They run their mouth, they it's just gross. I had to turn the shit off. He was like, like little girls. You know, like little pompous little prick girls that sit around and bitch and moan and get their ass beat, and then they go run and call the police. You know what I mean? Or they fighting at school, they get sand in their eye, they get their ass beat, then they go run and tell the teacher. You know what I mean? Like, this little twats, you know, and I just thought the shit was just totally, you know what I mean, not cool. Me personally, if it was my game, I wouldn't have changed shit. You get what I give you. You come to my house, you ask for something to eat, you get what I cook you. If you don't like what I'm cooking, then don't come to my house and ask for food. You see what I'm saying? Like, they bitching and they moaning, and you know what I mean? And they sit around there in these little groups and these little sects where they all feed off of one another to be little faggots. And now they feel like they got something going for themselves, because now you got a bunch of these little fucking queers all running around running their motherfucking mouth. You know what I'm saying? And there's basically no real men, no real testosterone. Everybody's a little ass boy. You got grown ass little boys, little queer ass little boys that don't even, you know what I mean, that are little punks. You know what I mean? You can't even probably say faggot. You can't say queer. I say whatever the fuck I want to say. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand, this logic. It's really sad. So stay tuned, keep it posted, because I don't know. I think they might have destroyed Battlefield, honestly. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if I can, while we on here, see if I can find this DICE update. Using technology that is putting an additional dent in your final bill. Because it's not expensive enough to run it. That story's straight out of the plan. Yeah, I mean, they're saying, look, DICE is changed. Battlefield 6 is changing after questionable second beta. The beta was the bomb. That jump was the game. More consistent, rewarding gunplay What do you mean the gunplay was the most rewarding gunplay that I've ever seen? A pass on recoil and fire type across all emphasizes a unique feel in different in range. What the fuck does that mean? Changes to increase more controlled tap firing and burst firing to reward precision. The shotgun specifically will now require more pellets to kill. No, the fuck it doesn't. It's a shotgun. It doesn't need no pellets to kill. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, they're fucking playing games because these little queers were getting their fucking ass beat. And so they went and they bitched and they moaned to the principal and they got people suspended. You see what I'm saying? I used to deal with that shit in school, bro. Like, you know what I mean? They want to be with the cool kids until somebody punches them in the fucking chest and knocks the wind out of them. And then they see, you know, now the principal all downstairs where the cool kids at and change things because they're not down. Why'd you come down here then? Why are you playing a war game with war emphasis if you don't want to be a warrior? Go play Call of Duty, go play Fortnite, go play Apex Legends. There's plenty of gay-ass little queer little kid games that aren't made for men, and then you go bring that bitch-ass energy here. That's the same thing that Trump is talking about with America. You got all these motherfucking foreigners coming to America, and they're bringing all that foreign-ass energy to America when that's not America. America, we fight. We fought for our freedom. You coming from a place that never fought for its freedom, don't know nothing about owning guns, don't have the ability to own guns in most of these other parts. Two. All right, here we go. There we go. You know, and you come to America and you bring that energy to America and you're a little weasel. Movement changes. The goal to make sliding and jumping more situational. I didn't see a single person slide and jump. I played that game. You got the live stream. I live streamed for almost 12 hours plus both days. I didn't see a single person sliding and jumping because if they tried that shit, they were going to get shot in the fucking face. Which is what I liked about the game personally, was the fact that actually it felt like guns. Go type in a video, if your mommy will let you, and go look up what it looks like when somebody gets shot with a gun and dies. It's not all this blah, 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 pew, 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 running behind wall. If you get hit, you go down. If you go down, you don't get up. It's very simple. So all this gunplay, there ain't no gunplay. You don't play with guns. You don't play with this. This shit ain't nothing to play with. So I thought that was a lame. There is a larger penalty for consecutive jumps, which reduces the jump height when it is spammed. Like, what the fuck? That's none of your business what I'm doing with the gun. Firing while jumping and sliding will be now more inaccurate. Why do you care? I mean, that's so crazy. Map changes. Changes are being added to prevent players from going out of bounds. Who cares if they go out of bounds? They will retaliate. It will reiterate to larger maps and ongoing for larger. It says it will reiterate that larger maps are going to be there for launch, and smaller, more action-oriented maps, more specific, chosen for the Battlefield beta. I mean, what was wrong with the beta? The beta was perfect, bro. Like, the reason why they having a problem was because they were getting their ass wiped. Because they came from Call of Duty with that Call of Duty bullshit and that Call of Duty mannerism, and they don't know nothing about war. You understand? They don't know nothing about combat. The game was about war. It's a war. It's called Battlefield. You know what I mean? Like, they're talking about all these old games and Bad Company and all that shit. If you want to play Bad Company, go get the fucking game and go play Bad fucking Company. It's like they're trying to bring, you know what I mean? They try to bring that foreign ass shit to America, bro. I just think that shit is so wild. You know what I mean? In the labs, they will test 2 open maps. Mart Valley and returning map from Battlefield 3 Orientation Firestorm, which will have all the vehicles and be much longer. That make it sound like they about to drop another beta for the weekend. They have absorbed feedback on Rush, which I played. If you go look at my video, I played a bunch of Rush. I played a bunch of that shit because that's one of my favorite game modes. There was nothing wrong with it. player counts like 64 and 128 players created a lot of issues. What issues? There's no issues. There's nobody's bit. Oh, this shit crazy, bro. What is the issue, bro? If you can't play the game and you suck, then you lose. It says, meanwhile, Breakthrough shines with larger player counts and will continue to be balanced to a 50-50 win ratio on attack and defense. This is not 50-50, it's whoever's playing. You don't get to determine. If you lose the game, you suck. Get better. Learn skill. I mean, I'm not gonna let this shit get me mad, bro, because I heard it from when I was coming and I heard all these niggas bitching and moaning. That's why I didn't even almost play the beta, but I was like, let me slide on here and see what the fuck is going on. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, straight fuckery. Straight bitch nigga fuckery, bro. Straight fuckery. You know what I mean? This type of shit about to make me get back on YouTube, bro, because there's gotta be a real motherfucker on here, bro. Every YouTuber you see is a fucking pussy. You know what I mean? A sissy fucking faggot ass fucking pussy. You know what I'm saying? Like straight bitch made ass niggas, bro. They're straight mark ass bitches, bro. You know what I mean? And they come around and they got all these little viewers and they pump that shit out and then they make everybody else into bitch-made fag-ass fucking pussy motherfuckers, bro. And the shit gotta stop. The shit's gotta stop. They will improve matchmaking. There was nothing wrong with the matchmaking. On feedback for it being too hard to capture sectors and breakthrough. If it's too hard, you suck. I won every match. If you go look at my video, I won every fucking match of that shit damn near. So there was nothing wrong with that shit, bro. The reason why they were not winning matches is because they fucking suck. And they don't know how to take cover. And they don't know how to move underneath fire. Fire without movement is death. I mean, they don't know none of the creeds and none of the ethos of war. All they know how to do is be little queer-ass, little fag-boy-ass Call of Duty players. And now they bringing that fag-ass Call of Duty shit over here to Battlefield. And that type of shit is gonna, I tell you, it's gonna ruin the game. If you didn't hear me first in the beginning, they're gonna bring that shit over to the game, and then they're gonna play that shit for a year and a half, and then the game is gonna die off just like all the other Battlefields, and then they're gonna run their little fag ass over to somewhere else, just like they do in all the neighborhoods that they go to. They bitch and they moan and they change your neighborhood. And then once they change it, just like these fucking biker people, they brought all these fucking bike lanes down into the city, and now you don't see a single fucking biker. Because I mean, that's just what they do, bro. They like bitching, they like moaning, and then they like people catering to them like little motherfucking children, bro. It's really fucking sad, bro. This shit is really sad, bro. And this type of shit, I guarantee you, is gonna fuck the game up, bro. I'm telling you, this type of energy sitting over here catering to motherfucking people that ain't got no fucking business catering to is gonna fuck up the game. Watch. And they're gonna, instead of it being a huge game and having ubiquitous, widespread appeal, you know what I mean? It's gonna be same thing they doing with this Resident Evil shit. That Resident Evil game was alright. It looked kind of scary, but then when you really look at it, it's the same shit. You still running around picking up keys. It looked just like the first Resident Evil. You running around in a mansion. The only thing that looked different was the graphics. But it's the same fucking shit, bro. You know what I mean? And they sit around there and they cater to these motherfuckers, and that's why there's no real new content. That's why there's no real new blockbusters. That's why that energy where people used to sit out in front of the GameStop and sit out in front of the stores to get the new game is gone. Same thing's gonna happen with that damn Grand Theft Auto. Watch. Grand Theft Auto is gonna flop. Grand Theft Auto is gonna flop. Watch. Because, nigga, they gonna change everything. You can't murder nobody. You can't rape a prostitute and kill her. That used to be the fucking thing. You paid the prostitute money. You shot and you killed her. You got your money back. That was the game. That was a big piece of the gameplay element of Liberty City. Which is the hallmark Grand Theft Auto 3 Liberty City, which is the motherfucking, Red Light District. Which I think is Liberty City. Red Light District, which I believe is what it was called. Grand Theft Auto Red Light District. Something like that. What's it called? Red Light District? Something like that. Grand Theft Auto Liberty City, Red Light District. Something like that shit. You used to go fight the triads. You would fight the Jamaican niggas, the ballers. Yeah, I mean, you go get you a Banshee. You fucking with the cartel niggas, the mafioso niggas. You go get the Sentinel. You go steal the Sentinel out the back of the nigga car and you ride around with the black junk. Come on, man. That was Grand Theft Auto. That was Grand Theft Auto, bro. I'm not gonna let this shit stress me out, bro, because I knew this shit was coming. I could see it when I was coming into the game. I said, oh, they're gonna fuck this up. And right on time, they done came out and they done dropped this shit and they done fucked this shit up. So I just want to throw it out there and let y'all know from the jump, nigga. I just had to say my 2 pieces on this shit. You know what I mean? That the game is gonna flop now because they done changed all that shit. Now instead of me, I was just about to pre-order that shit. Now I can't trust that shit. Now you got Black Ops 7 coming out, so they trying to compete. They gonna rush out another Black Ops because now they don't know what to do. It's the same old Black Ops and Black Ops 4 or whatever that was. I think it was 4 when they was jumping around and wall sliding and wall climbing. You know what I mean? So now we going back to being futuristic and shit because they couldn't figure out what else to do because nobody else was really fucking with this shit no more. When at the end of the day you need to make a game that is militarized. Like I'm damn near when I finish making all this money, bro, I might have to finally make me a first-person shooter, bro. That's a real militarized first-person shooter, bro. Not none of this fuck shit where it's a cartoon game and you have a bunch of cartoon playing ass kids playing around, running around, being little cartoon kids. You know what I mean? And goddamn, it doesn't make any sense to me, bro. It really doesn't make any fucking sense.
Order filled.
Let's see if it'll go back up there. You know what I mean? That motherfucking goddamn. And they just ruined the game, honestly. They honestly ruined that shit for me, bro. I think it'll be a no-go for me. Honestly, it might be a no-go for me, bro. Just looking and seeing what I'm experiencing, looking and seeing what I'm touching and looking at. If that's what they're gonna do, they're gonna change and bitch and moan and complain, and then DICE is gonna cave in and capitulate, and then, you know what I mean, cater to these fucking losers. Just like how it always is in real life, they gonna bitch and moan and say, oh, you guys can't do that no more, somebody got hurt. It's like, what they come down here for and get hurt? Don't play around with the big boys if you ain't trying to get hurt. You keep your little lame ass over there with the little lames. You keep your lame ass with the lames and you ain't gotta worry about getting hurt. You know what I mean? So I just thought that was fucking, like, wicked work. I thought that shit was wicked work myself. You know what I'm saying? Now the market looking crazy. Last 10 minutes of the market, they playing games. Hold on, let me make sure I'm about to get out this position. It's like the same thing they do with the market. Everybody want to be a little bitch made ass fucking bitch boy. Talking about they want to motherfucking sell shares and go short all damn day. You know, and it's like, what the fuck, bro? Why are you even on here? Why are you on the market if you don't want to buy no shares? It's just like System of a Down used to say. They always want to play, but they never want to lose. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's just crazy work to me. Like, why are you even on here, bro? Like, they a bunch of fags, bro. A bunch of sissy ass fucking faggot ass fucking losers, bro. When you really analyze that shit and you really look at it and you really check it out, bro. They some fucking suckers, bro. They really some sucker ass motherfucking losers, bro. Real talk, bro. So, that's my 2 cents on the matter. You know what I mean? I done posted what I believe on that shit. Let me see.
Order filled.
Market gonna keep going up. Let's see what this thing do. Ride this motherfucker back up. So, you know what I'm saying? So that's where we at with this damn Battlefield shit. Great beta. In fact, it's about to make me go look at my beta footage that I got, that I recorded, and go, like, because that's about the best of the last of the time it's gonna really play that well. And from now on out, it's gonna be it's gonna be a shit show with a bunch of loser ass, little ass motherfucking pussy ass crackers running their motherfucking mouth, bitching and moaning and fucking the game up every step of the way. You know what I mean? And so that's what you get. You get what you fucking pay for. It's your boy the Money Buddha signing off. They done ruined Battlefield with their fucking mouth. They done ran their mouth and fucking ruined that junk. You know what I'm saying? And the game was looking good. It was looking like a good game, like we had a good thing going. You know what I mean? But now it's ruined, so we'll see what happens. I think they're gonna probably drop another weekend, another beta weekend, and then see what it fucking plays like then. If it plays like trash now, for sure, I'm not even buying the game. I'm not even thinking about it no more, and I'm about to put it to bed. Because they had me, they brought me in, and now they playing games. They had me, you lost me, and now I'm moving on. It's your boy, Money Buddha. What we do, 20 minutes? Signing off.